Happy February, everybody. Can you believe it? January is gone already. We're in February. And so we're going to get right into this video. I'm going to quickly give you the agenda for the video. First of all, Damian Koloski, you got to contact me. I've got your code. You were the winner of the Jiva giveaway, and I can't give it to you. So you got to reach out to me either on Discord or Twitter. Just send me a message so I can get you that code. I will wait until the 12th of February before I draw another name, because then it'll have been about 2 weeks or so. I just can't seem to get rid of this code. In my last episode, I asked people, what would you like to see me do on this Ilyzalle series? So the two big things that I got was questing and making commas. Those were kind of the two big ones. Now, I did have some people request high-level dungeons with people. I'm obviously not high level yet, so I'm working on that part. With that in mind, tonight we're going to start the Emerald Dofus quest line. Be interesting to see how it goes with running just a single account. I've got my new guild created. I'll kind of go over the details of that here in a little bit as well, and how I might actually get back the old guild. We will see. Anyways, if all that sounds like fun for you, smack that like button for me real quick. Let's do this. All right, as usual, I'm going to be going over your comments and replies in the last video. I got a whole bunch of them written up, so that'll be fun. Quick update on the character itself. I am level 93 now. Not into my strength and intelligence set yet, which I am so looking forward to. However, I did finish the Doppels. I went back and ran them a few times on a few different nights. Let's see, where is it? Monsters, I think it is. Doppels, I have 100% now. I've done the challenges for that. The XP was not too bad for the 5 achievements, and then also getting them all done. So if you're looking for some fairly easy XP to get for your character, Doppels are not too bad. They're not great for just getting one achievement, but going through the whole process, it's not too bad. I'm actually up to a little over 2,100 achievement points on this character now, which I'm kind of impressed by. So that's where the character stands. Also, along line of questing, I just closed this, for the main story, which is kind of where you go after the different Dofuses. Here's the green emerald, here's the crimson, turquoise, so on and so forth. I have completed everything up to the green emerald. So this is where we're going to pick up, is right here on this top one. I've got all the steps over here already written up. I had them all written up a long time ago because I thought about making a Dofus guide on how to do all the steps, but I didn't know if people would really be interested in that. It'd be kind of a long video. And I think most people, if they wanted to get it, they would just go to the wiki site. But if you think a video might be helpful or easier to follow, let me know in the comments. Have you never done the Emerald Dofus questline, and would you do it if you had a video walking you through the process? That'd be nice to know. See if I get some feedback on that, and then maybe I'll consider doing that. So in the final step of the previous quest to this, you talk to, I think it's Mariana. I think that's how you pronounce it. And she has you go gather a few of these resources. So that's what we're going to do first. Now, I don't plan on reading NPCs or anything like that while I'm going through this. The idea being that this will allow me to go over comments, give you thoughts and things like that on things that's just going on with the channel. Also, it will hopefully keep this moving a little faster, so that if you wanted to follow along and try to do this as well, you could go through the process with this. So that's kind of my thought on that. I did have one other thing I was going to mention. In the last video, I was giving 2 codes away. One was for the Jiva, and the other one was for the Scroll Slayer. And I'm happy to announce the Scroll Slayer code did work. I was very happy to hear that. So any of you who were wondering, it did work. So there's that. Okay, so I've got them marked here on the map. We're going to use our fancy little Y button and find the things that we click on. I know there can be fights from some of these, so we'll see if any fights pop up out of this deal. I really thought about buying one of those GPS or GPR or whatever it is, potions. And I looked at the market, not the Ingame market. I looked at the actual, like, where you can buy them on the Ingame website, and they're $11. I was like, So I might end up getting one because I can probably, on Ilyzaelle right now, I can probably get the dollar, or I can, spend cash far easier than I could actually earn the commas to just buy one, because I think they're pretty expensive. I want to say they're like 3 million, something like that. I don't know. I could be mistaken, but I know they're pricey. And this guy's got some pretty good resistance to my element here. Let's get a power buff off of you. At least he's not... I don't think he'll be able to run off. Okay, he's not going to. Good. All right, we're going to do this. How's he do with pushback? Well, he's weak to... Well, I can't really hit him with fire next to him. We'll just use some pushback damage on him for now. There we go. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That is my kitty cat meowing in the distance. I'm not exactly sure why. Hit you with this. And we'll go with this. There we go. I keep wanting to alt escape. I've been using my 4-man team here for the last week or so, just working on a pushback Foggernaut, and I'm finding myself trying to do that, and I don't need to do that on Ilyzaelle. Ooh, hit you with this. I would try to steal some HP, but that would not really do me a whole lot of good on here. Sweet, there's that. So I'm very curious to see how questing a big quest like this goes on Ilyzaelle with just running a single account. I've gotten the Emerald Dofus and the Crimson Dofus and a couple of the, miscellaneous ones. Can I go this way? I think I can. You know what? I'm going to play it safe. Just going to backtrack. And a few of the miscellaneous Dofuses on Echo, because I have a team, and I can run that pretty easily. Well, some of the steps are a bit of work, and I got to do everything 4 times instead of just 1 time. But I don't have to wait on people for steps of the quest or anything like that. So I'm curious to see if I run into a lot of barriers or not here. Trying to do this. Let's see. All right, so I got a bunch of comments from the last one, the more solo Hupper gameplay. So if you haven't seen that, I'm trying to put all these together. I don't put like episode 4, 5, or 6 or anything like that on the thumbnails, but I am trying to put them in a playlist in order. Now, I did do a live stream for the first time in a long time. I did a live stream. I'm going to keep the knight back a little bit so I can use this fire attack, see if that makes us go a little easier. I am not worried about the bonus. These things have very high resistance to me. I wonder, you know what? I wonder if it would be better to be trying to use agility and buff myself up with that. Let's see, what's agility give me here? Oh, extra MP. That ain't gonna do me any good. Okay. There we go. Boom. That's all right. He's about to feel it. Oh yeah, this is a much better move. She can take the hits. She a tough girl. And you know what? Let's see if we can get some health back here. Ooh, how you like that? How you like that? Let's do this first. Get a little more buff. A little more buff. Let's just flex a bit. Take whatever hit. Ooh, pretty good hit there, Croc. Boom. All right, that's 4. I think there's 2 more. Yep, 2 more. So yeah, if you are curious to see this from the beginning, you can follow along there. Most people don't typically go back and watch the older videos, and I don't blame you. They're long. I guess if I go on a long stretch where I'm not able to upload a video, those can be handy because it gives you something to watch in the meantime. Let's go down one more. For some reason, I'm thinking this one was like almost across. Oh, yeah, I do. I gotta go to the other side. Okay, let's go up here and get this one first. But I have a lot of comments, and I will start going through those. So the very first one I got here is from XDXUXKX. Not sure how you would pronounce something like that. Yes, no fight. Said they would love to see more mid-game content. Said early and late gameplay is pretty easy to find. So I proposed the question. I had a couple questions in that last one. One of which was, what would you like to see more of on the channel? One specifically with Ilyzaelle, which I talked about a minute ago. People want to see me do questing, and they want to see me make comments. So that will be stuff that I try to focus on with this series. But I also asked, I proposed the question of maybe doing a high, like, end-game dungeon series, because I don't have a whole lot of end-game stuff on the channel. Are we going to get a fight? We got to fight. You want to fight? You want to fight, Croc? Ooh, he's aggressive. He's aggressive. I'll show you aggressive. Let's see how you like this. Do I have music? Am I having music? Okay, yeah, there's music there. Guess it's just kind of quiet in this area. I was like, I know I had music a minute ago. Sorry about that. So yeah, I had proposed the question, what would you like to see, and would people be interested in an end-game dungeon series? Probably where I would use my actual main team that I have over there. It's funny that the name of the channel is built upon Benjamight, and I have an IOP named Benjamight. Even used it as my logo a long time ago, and yet I've other than for guides and stuff, I've never really used that character on the channel. I've done some live streams. With him. Get a little bit of health back. And so I think that's what he was referring to is that stuff's all well and good, but he would like to see some more mid-game content, which I guess is kind of what we're starting to see here. This is kind of mid-level, right? Okay, Mariana. That's what I'll say, Mariana. So, yeah, we will see what I can do about that. I guess I'm kind of getting to the mid-game range here now, but I don't know if you were hoping for, like my group content, or if running just one account sounds like what you want. So there we go. We got Hedgehog Egg. Said they're new to Dofus and asked for something teaching them how to pick out gear. I thought that was so funny when you posted that. Hedgehog? I thought that was so great because that was the next video I was wanting to get done, was my video on how to pick out gear. And I don't know if you've seen it or not. I will try to flash it on the screen here if I remember, and I will try to include a link of it in the description. But yep, I got that video out there now showing people how to pick out gear. I've gotten a lot of great feedback. People were very happy that I put that together, and it was nice to finally get that out. Now, I might make a follow-up video to that at some point of just more tips and tricks on building sets. I kind of feel like that covers a lot of the basics, the fundamentals that will help a lot of people just kind of learn how to pick out gear. But what happened is I got a lot of feedback from people on other things that would be helpful to include. So I might make a follow-up video to that at some point where it's just more tips and tricks on how to build sets, pick sets, some tricks that you can use for wearing pieces that technically you shouldn't be able to wear yet. Some people gave me some feedback on that, some really good stuff. So I might end up making another video on that at some point. So, but yeah, I'm glad I was able to help you out there, Hedge, and I hope you were able to enjoy that video. Okay, so I need to talk to her, hand over the ingredients. Approach cauldron. All right, talk to her. Say that you're ready. I don't even really remember how a lot of this works. Oh yeah. Here's Helmina. She's here now. Demand to be let in. She's got some fighting words. Oh, sweet. I can start right next to her. Oh, and I got a nice bonus for this, too. All right. Level 90. What level is she? 50? Oh, yeah. I should be in pretty good shape here. I don't want to use the health one yet. Let's go with this. And then do my little power steal here, because I'm probably going to try to heal the next turn. And then end the fight. Oh, man. You hate to see it. You hate to see an IOP being whooped up by a fogger. Or a hupper. Of course, I guess you hate seeing it being a fogger, too. Dark Vlad's letter. Alright, let's see. We'll go here. I think I need to open that. Yep. Okay. Check my notes here. Read the letter. Talk to Helmina. And she kicks us out, I think. Okay. Now we need to run back to Mariana again. What we got next? Westmaster. Let's go ahead and teleport here real quick to Breeder's Village. Here's where if I had the GPS thing, it'd be nice because I could then just send myself running over there and I could just focus on the text. But we'll work with what we got for now. Said it felt almost nostalgic listening to my hour-plus video while working. Oh, that's awesome, Westmaster. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Yeah, that was definitely the first time I had done a Let's Play type video in a long time. It was the first one I had done since I got back to, because the first few videos I did, ooh, I can pick that up. First few I had done when I returned back was either announcements or guide type videos. So that last Hupper video was the last one I did. And I did do that live stream. I think I started to mention that. I did do a live stream. I didn't include it in this series because basically that live stream was just me running the Doppels, and then I ended up recreating the guild. Oops, wrong way. Recreating this guild. I guess I could touch on that here real quick. So, Benjamight be here, we don't know. And the whole idea behind this was people... Well, I created that Benjamite's guild here on Ilyzaelle. And then when I took my 3 months where I did not log on or play or anything like that, apparently, I didn't realize this was a thing, but apparently after so many weeks of inactivity, and I think it was around 10 weeks, I don't think it was quite at 3 months, it was a little bit shy of that, so I'm going to guess 10 weeks. I've got notice on Discord that I had been booted from my own guild. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's interesting. And so I didn't leave voluntarily, but I guess I lived up to my name of possibly being a really bad guild leader. And so when I created this one, I created it just for the fact, oh, look at that, someone else is going through the quest line. So when I created this one, the idea was that, you know, we were playing on the joke that, I don't know, Benjamight might be here, he might not, we don't know. We don't know if we can count on him being in the guild for very long. So that was kind of the joke we were going on with there. But it sounds like I might be able to get access to the previous guild. The guy that is currently the leader reached out to me and said, hey, I got his name. I think his name's on here. I added him to my friend list. Somewhere. Oh my. Well, he's in this list somewhere. But he said, hey, I can get you back to being the leader of your guild if you can reach me. So I've added him to my list. Hopefully we'll get a chance to contact each other. If a little time goes by and it doesn't look like it's going to happen, we'll probably just run with this guild. So if you're interested, if you want to join, just reach out to me. I also have a guild on Echo now called Benjamite's Echo Guild. Put a lot of thought into that one. And that one, honestly, is probably where I will be able to help people more. As much as I am trying to do this Ilyzaelle solo gameplay series, I'm doing this because you guys love it so much. I really enjoy multi-accounting. That's when I feel like this game is really shining to me. I've always looked at this as almost like a chess match, and I'm a huge fan of chess. I like playing the board game chess. Well, when I play this and I've got a team of 4 or more, but it's only been 4 for a long time, I feel like I've got my own chessboard, and I'm moving my pieces to counteract the other person's pieces. I just love that aspect of this game. And there's not a lot of games out there that allow you to do it in this fashion. So that's where I spend most of my time, and even when I'm making my guides and stuff, typically that's where I'm at, is on Echo. So if you can only pick one and you're wanting to be in the guild that you think I might be most active in, the Echo Guild is probably better. Now, it's not to say that I won't be here on Ilyzalle and I won't do stuff here on Ilyzalle, especially as I begin to get higher in levels. I'd like to go run some dungeons and stuff with people, but Echo's where my heart's at. If that makes sense, that's where all my time has been spent. That's where all my professions are leveled up. That's where all my characters are at. So, you know, the thought of trying to re-level all of these professions here on Ilyzalle, it ain't gonna happen. I'm just like, I have no desire to go through all that because it's a lot of work and takes a lot of commas, and yeah. So that's kind of a little breakdown, a little more on the guilds. They're here. If you want to join, you're welcome to. But yeah, don't take them too seriously. Don't take them too seriously. All right, so show the ladder. Wait a minute. Take the compass. Oh yeah, I forgot all about the compass. Forgot about the compass. Now, I was thinking that I could put this down here to use, and it was a little more convenient. Maybe not. You received it. Yes, I know I received it. Did anything pop up yet? Well, let me check my notes here real quick. Read the letter, double click the compass. Head to 5-1. There it is, right there, Shoemaker. Shoemaker Workshop. I think that's where we get to Bowiz. Let's go 5-7 and then just run straight up. 5-7, there we go. And we're up. Okay, so, oh yeah, Westmaster said it was felt almost nostalgic. Said that what he likes to do on Ilyzalle is go after achievements. He's up to about 3,500, he said. I think he said that he runs a Zeller. I think that's what he said, is he runs a Zeller here solo. But he also does quests and dungeons that are set for his level. Those are kind of the things that he likes to do on Ilyzalle. So the questing is obviously what I'm kind of picking up here. I feel like I've done just about everything I can dungeon-wise for my level, my gear, and as solo. So that's kind of where things are just stuck at the moment. All right, Boaz. Oh, I like this music. This feels like Dofus right here. Last episode, I actually ended up having to fill the whole video in with music because I forgot to turn the music on when I started playing. So my plan is for these series to just use the Dofus music. I think it really helps add to that environment. Let's see, talk about Climb's boots. I think, ask if we've seen Dark Vlad. Let's see, what's this say? Talk to Boaz. Okay, I guess I didn't specify which one. Just says talk to Boaz. Okay. Demand to see the boots. Say that you'll come back later. Reply that you're competent enough. That's right. That's where you have to have at least a level 50. So anybody who's trying to follow along, when you get to this step right here, you have to have at least one profession level 50. Doesn't matter which one. In fact, the one that is at least, well, I've got two over level 50. I've got the hunter profession, and I think my shoemaker. I think my shoemaker's like in level 60. But if you get here and he doesn't give you that option to complete, you just need to go level up any profession. Farmer's probably the easiest one to get up there. If you got a whole lot of resources, maybe you can just power level one of your crafting professions up to 40, and then you can complete that step there. So that's what just happened. Okay, now we need to get 10 woody mushrooms. Okay, yeah, and those are down in the Spamish. Spamish? I forget how you pronounce that. Now, people have been asking me, how do I make commas on Ilyzalle? How would I do it? I've always said, now, it kind of differs if you're early game or late game. If you're early game, like I am right now, I'm only here mid-levels, I'm solo, I don't have a lot of stuff going on. What I would focus on are your gathering professions. The alchemist is probably one of my favorites because I feel like those are resources that are constantly needed and they sell really fast. I think alchemist is a fantastic one to level up. Hunter is also really good. And that's one that you got to invest a bit of time in the beginning because you really have to grind out some lower level meats before you can just start running into higher level stuff and kind of collect meat passively as you go. But that's the nice thing is once you've leveled it up, you just collect commas passively while you're doing fighting, as long as you've got a weapon that has a hunter on it. But Alchemist is probably my favorite. Farmer's probably... I just missed it. Farmer's also nice because you can usually get a bunch of it in a relatively short amount of time. There's big groups of areas of wheat and barley and different things. So you can go gather a bunch of stuff, and then you can also craft those into breads to then... Oh, look, I can grab a couple of these. To then get even more XP from what you had harvested. Or you can just sell the cereals. Selling the cereals probably goes faster, but they don't sell for as much, if that makes sense. But I would focus on gathering professions first. Now, the reason those are nice is because the commas are pretty easy, but they're not fantastic. They're low-level commas. You're not going to... make a ton of money just gathering resources. But it's an easy way to do it, just run around an area and make some commas. The other thing is achievements and quests are fantastic. You can get some really good ones there, especially taking out the almanacs. Anytime there's like Frigos level gear, you're going to get 30 to 40,000 commas from those resources. If you have to buy the resources from an NPC right outside, and let's say you even spend 10,000 commas getting the resources, you still come out 20 to 30,000 commas ahead, which when you're new or you don't have a whole lot of commas, that's a lot of commas. These are the little mushrooms. We got to pick up these little brown things right here. And they take a little longer to pull than regular things, but we need 10 of them. So, and then another thing you can do is just take this and put it down here. And it's an easier way to see how many you've got. But they're just all right here in this little, what are these called? Spimish areas. We're just going to run around through here and collect 10 of these things. So yeah, that's something I do for commas. Arc monsters are very popular. If you've got soul stones and you're pretty competent with your class for running solo or whatever, you can run out there and soul capture arc monsters when you find them. It's a very competitive market because there's a lot of people that are running around trying to collect those 4 commas. But I hear that's a pretty popular mode of making commas here on Ilyzaelle. You can make some commas with that on Echo as well. They're not near as high a demand because people find them a whole lot easier and more often, and you don't have necessarily as many people also trying to complete the Orc Dofus questline as you probably do here on Ilyzaelle. So I think that makes a difference also. But yeah, that's another really good comma method. I'm a big fan also of treasure hunting, but the problem is the Roses of Sand, last time I checked, they're not worth as much as they once were. They've really come down in value. Which, if you're needing to buy them is great, but if you're wanting to sell them, it's not. So, all right, that gets us to 10. And now we need to fight a Dark Shoemaker 1417, which I think that's like down here somewhere. Let's see. Yep. I think I could put a marker right there, right? Place the flag. There we go. Okay, Holy, that's all their name was Holy, said they were happy to see me back. Well, thanks, Holy. I'm glad to be back. We got Tinker Dofus, I love that, said they would love to see me do dungeon runs with achievements on the solo account, meaning on the Ilyzaelle, and to grab people when I need help. This is... Oh, I got a note here. This is why I've restarted the guild. Because if that's something that actually is going to happen, I either need a guild or I need to join a guild so that I can make that happen. If people don't join this guild, I will not be heartbroken. I will totally understand why. Especially a lot of people on Ilyzalle already have a very active guild that they're a part of, and they've come to know the people that's in it, and they got good friends, good relationships and stuff. So that's fantastic. There is none of that yet here on this guild, and I don't know how easily to get there because I can't be as dedicated to a guild, like running the guild as some people would like to see, because I'm constantly doing things that involve creating content, working on guides and things like that. But then I also have just life. And so, there's a balancing act there that I have to constantly be working on. Okay, attack the shoemaker. I don't foresee this being an issue. Here, let's get you a little closer. Here we go. I don't remember how much. Oh, yeah, it doesn't got too much health. Get over here. And yeah, let's go this. Blast you with that. Oh, you're gonna hang on by one? I don't think so. You wanted to hang on by one. That's my thought. Oh. Okay. Do your thing. Let's smack this guy. Ooh, can I reach her? Yeah, there we go. Got a nice little power buff. Let's see, what's she up to? Nice. I'll take that. Let's hit you at this. I'm trying to snag that bonus. I think I can get that pretty easily. See you later. Okay. I'll hit you with this. And I'm going to back up, so he has to come this way. Let's go ahead and put on the elemental shield. You're going to rig at it. You're going to get... Oh, I thought he was going to get hit by something. Guess not. And hit you with this. Ooh. Yeah, you like that. All right, let's heal up a little bit. Let's use this. Look at that. Oh, if I didn't know any better, I'd say I almost took no damage on this fight. There we go. And, here's something that's kind of funny, too. Things that are, like, worth some decent commas on Echo are worth, like, nothing on Ilyzalle. And then there's other things that are worth a lot of commas here on Ilyzalle, and then worth nothing on Echo. It's amazing to see how different the communities are. It's the same game, same dungeons, same classes, but they have completely different economies. And I don't know if that has to do with the fact that one is easier for people to go run certain things because they are a squad by themselves, versus on Ilyzalle, everybody is having to fend for themselves, and so they have to find groups to go do things, which makes it more challenging, which then adjust where some things are worth more than others. I don't know if that's what plays into all that. I would guess that's the reason why. But I am still kind of blown away by that. I'll drop something. Yeah, remove the landmark. And I'll be like, oh, sweet, this is worth some money. And then I'll be like, nope, it's actually not. Not worth nothing. Okay, so yeah, that's what Tinker Dofus said. Love to see me do some Dofus or some dungeons with achievements on here with people. And so yeah, I hope to do that at some point. It might be a little while still because I don't want to do any leeching. I really want to keep working this class by itself and then group up with people to go do things. That's my goal. Let's cross this bridge. Okay, let's see who we got next. We got Matt Demeter. I apologize if I said that wrong. Said, glad to see me back. Said they found my videos very helpful. You are very welcome. You're very welcome. Jop Flop said, still in the old guild, but said it's pretty much dead. That's awesome. Jop did say he could get me back into that guild, but that's where I was like, well, I don't know who the leader is and how long it would take to get back up there so that then I could, give out rights and all that kind of stuff, distribute points and things like that. But sounds like I am going the right way, right? I think Boaz is where I'm supposed to go now. I should have maybe checked that. Dark Shoe. Oh, I need to go get some resources first. Ooh, I wonder if I have to buy these. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me finish that comment, and then we'll see what I need. Oh yeah, so it said that he could get me back into the guild, but I didn't know how quickly I could get back up. It said they would also love to see me run difficult fights and dungeons with guildies. So that's awesome, Chop Flop. I'm glad that you're looking for that as well. Again, that's the only reason I created this guild. Just leave me a comment. You can put your in-game name in the comments below. I also found, so this is something that happened on the other server. So there's this thing called applications, and somehow you can apply to a guild. Now, I don't know if you have to like select the person and then you can, or there's a way you search for the guild, but on Echo, I actually had a couple of people that sent me an application and said, hey, we're big fans of the channel and everything. We would love to hop into the guild. I was like, what is this? That's so cool. So I don't know if I have to be online to see those or if this is just something I have to check from time to time. But if you know how to do this application process, go ahead and send me an application to get in. I'll let you in. It's not a big deal. Or you can put your in-game name in the comments and say, hey, I'm on Ilyzaelle. Here's my in-game name. I'd like to get an invite. The other option is on my Discord. There'll be a link. There is a link for that in the description. I have a channel set up on my Discord that's strictly for guild invites. And there you can just post your name. And you might just specify if you're wanting an invite to the Echo or the Ilyzaelle guild, whichever server you're on. And then we will try to get you in there as well. So, yeah, if you want to join, you are definitely welcome. But by no means feel obligated to. The only reason I'm bringing that up so much is because when I created the last guild on here, I was getting some feedback from people saying, hey, I thought you were going to be on a lot. We were going to go do a lot of stuff. And I was like, I'm sorry if I gave that impression. That was not my goal. I was just trying to create a place for other fans of the channel and other people to come together to go do stuff. Sometimes I would be involved in that. Sometimes I wouldn't. And that was the goal. And I had made comments about that, but apparently I didn't make it clear enough. And there were a lot of people disappointed about that. And I do apologize. It was not my intention to confuse people. So if anything, now I'm probably being too cautious and saying it too much. And nobody's going to want to join the guild because they're going to be like, well, he's going to leave here any second. I mean, I could. I don't know. But yeah, it's like, I'm just trying to make it very clear. If you want to join this guild, it's just because you want to be in the guild and you want to participate in things that I do when they happen. They may not happen for a while. They may be few and far between. But it's not going to be a regular thing. So, oh, and I did just run all the way back here. Let's talk to him, see what he says next. Completed the task. All right, get to work. Oh, did I already have all the resources? Okay, let's see. I need 8 seed of contention. Oh, I got 10 of those. Okay. I need 4 resin. I got 10 of those. I need 10 wind quack. I got 5, so I need to get 5 more of those. I need 6 white scarleafs. I need 1 more of those. And I need 2 emerald stones. I don't have any of those. All right, let's check the chest. So far, I have nothing in the bank. I managed to carry everything on my character or in my chest here, which I'm pretty happy about. Okay, let's see. Do we got any wind quack feathers? Nope. Do we have any white scarlet? Nope. And do I have any emerald? Nope. Okay. Let's hit our slot machine. Oh, yeah. Let's celebrate. It's gonna work. Oh, what a dud. It didn't work. Okay, off to Banta. Let's go shopping. Hopefully these things aren't that expensive. Resource market. I have not made a lot of money here. Like I said, professions are the way to make good, consistent commas. But you got to invest a lot of time and effort into it. And so far, I'm selling some nettles here and there. I'm selling just a few resources. So I don't know, I might find 20,000 commas when I log on. from time to time, but nothing that I've really invested a lot of time into yet. In fact, let's see. We might even go ahead and throw some of this up here. So like, here's this sage in groups of 10. I'll just list them for $2.95. And right there we go. I'm gonna make maybe about 2,000 commas off that. I got some nettles here. We'll throw, we'll do $2.90 on those, I guess. Actually, the average price is 26, so let's go $2.75. There we go, just over 2,000 commas. That's worth a bit of money. Now that's ground meat. Ground meats sell really well. If you go up to Incarnum and you can just grind out a whole bunch of those mobs, come down here and slap them in the market. Those sell pretty fast. Look at that, Sage is leaving already. I don't know if I got anything else I really want to sell yet. Just because I am questing and I'm going to need some resources for some of this stuff. But there we go. At least there's something. Okay, now we need to purchase. We need 5 wind quack feathers. What are these going for? Woo! Those are a bit high right there, but we can get 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Takes care of that. We need 1 more white scarleaf wing. There we go. And we need 2 emerald stones. Here they are. Look at that. See, I would have thought out of the list that would have been the more expensive item. Emerald stones, right? Nope. Okay, that, I believe, gives us everything. What are these crocodile scales worth? These are actually worth a decent amount of commas on Echo. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the chief ones. One of these crocodile scales are worth a lot of money on Echo just because people hate fighting them. Crocodiles are a bit annoying, but the gear that you can make out of them, pretty good. These, or was it this? These right here. I just ran the Wabbit dungeon on Echo with my team because I'm going to get my pushback Foggernaut leveled up. And these things I think were almost 20,000 commas a piece there. And they're half that price, less than half that price here. These ones weren't worth anything, and they're not worth anything here. But that's just one more example where it's like things, I mean, 9,000's not bad. Compared to a lot of stuff I try to sell here, 9,000's not bad. But, you know, 20,000's even better. These things around Halloween, stock up on these and sell them. See, look, I'm telling you, this stuff sells so fast. Alchemist. Alchemist is what I'd recommend for the first profession, for anybody who's looking for something to start making commas. And they don't sell for a lot, but they sell fast. And if you keep plucking them, come back, throw them in the market, go out, pluck some more. By you come back, slap those ones in the market, you'll have a nice little regular stream of commas going there. Now, these Spimish gills, the brown ones, do I have any? I do. Let's see what they look for. Okay. These are worth, oh, man. Okay, I want to say they're worth around 8,000 or 9,000 commas a piece on Echo. But I might be mistaken on that. But I do know the brown ones are the ones that are worth the most money there. So, sometimes it's a matter of just finding that thing in the list, or even quest items are also another really good resource to go after because you know people are constantly going to be needing them. Speaking of that, before I leave, since I'm already here, I know that I'm going to need to go out and do some soul capturing here soon. I want to see what soul stones cost. Miscellaneous. Because I'm going to need those. Soul market. Soul stones. Whew. 30,000 a piece. My goodness. Let's see. What's all the money? Oh, there you go. Mineral potion. And the pebbles. Oh, the pebbles. I tell you what, you know, they're talking about merging some servers together. And some people are like, oh, I don't think it's a good idea. And, you know, I don't really have an opinion on it myself. But I do have one hope. If the only thing that comes out of that thing that is beneficial is the fact that Pebble prices start to drop, I would be so happy. So happy. because the pebble cost is ridiculous compared to the rest of the recipe. At least it is on Echo. Let's check. Let's check here on. Oh wait a minute, the paddock thing's in here, isn't it? I want to check something. On Echo, it's very common to look at high-level gear, and it's old high-level gear, like the Barbarian Ring or something. Let's go look at that. Old high-level gear, people want it, and people would craft it. The problem is the cost of the pebbles far outweigh the cost of the entire ring. So you can buy one of these for 1.7, 1.9. Let's take a look at the recipes. Okay. About 1.1. That's not horrible. That's not horrible on this one. But that's, let's see, 1.1, 1.2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7. We'll call it 7. Almost 1.8. So this is almost break even. What these ones right here are being sold for. These are being sold for almost at cost. But I mean, still, look at that. Basically 1.1 million of that is for the 3 pebbles. If you went out and harvested all these resources to try to bring down the cost, you still pay for over half of it just because of those 3 pebbles. And that's at least a ring that's in high demand. If you go to one that is not as commonly used nowadays, let's check this one. I don't know what this one's like. That one's only got 1 of those pebbles. That's not too bad. These, the Borker nails, those are worth a decent amount of money on Echo. Okay, so what's this one going for? Okay, here we go. So again, 1.1 just for the pebbles, 1.1 million. You can buy the ring for 1.2. So if you went out and you're like, I'm going to gather all these resources, which isn't really a whole lot compared to the pebbles. The pebble is literally what's driving the price on this. I just wish there was more ways to get the pebble than just PvP. It wouldn't frustrate me so much if there was something I could do other than PvP to get those. So, anyways, anyone who's followed my channel for a while knows my feeling about the pebble cost. And so if merging some servers brings those down, I am okay with that. Because I feel like a lot of gear would then begin to sell for a price that's more reasonable. Or I could just start crafting the gear myself, which is what I'd like to do, so I can then mage the gear myself. That would be nice. So 30,000 for the soul stones, and I'm going to need 5. How many souls are there? 5 souls. So that's 150,000. I'm going to need 4 soul stones. I'm not too far away from that step. Let's go see what the stones actually sell for with the soul already in it. I could have checked that. I got distracted with my thoughts on gear. Okay, let's go to full dungeon, I guess. Search. We're gonna need a boostash. Oh, look at that! I can buy a soul stone to go out there and capture this character, or I could just buy one, and it's cheaper. That's hilarious. It's cheaper to do this. You know what? I'm going to do it. Let's get that one. That's one off the list. In fact, let's just go ahead and highlight it so I remember. All right. Man, if I could find all these at cost, that would be fantastic. All right, what about Cannonball? I could fight him, capturing him on my own. What about the Dragonaries? I don't know how you pronounce that. I don't even know if I've run that dungeon yet. Okay, we might try to capture him. Or her, actually. I think that one's a girl, isn't it? No, Ween. Now, here's another idea for making commas. If you can run this dungeon on your own, and you can purchase that stone for 30, capture it, and then sell it for 60, you've double your commas. And, well, depending on the key cost. I don't know what the key cost here, but if you can make your own, that's even better. Wah Wabbit. for 53. I'm tempted to buy that one, just so I don't have to run all that again. Although, I don't know, is it supposed to be Wawwobot? Or is the Wawwabbit the Wawwobot? Wawwabbit. I'm not buying that one yet because I'm not sure if that's the right one. But we got one! We got one! I guess I should probably go ahead and buy some stones because I'm going to need the stones. Alright, here is... Oh, wait a minute. Small. Ooh, I wasn't looking at the right ones. That's even better. This goes up to 50, right? And I think all of these are 50. Let me double check. I'd hate to buy those and find out that that's not the case. So, dungeons... Oh, I don't know about that Dreggery one because I haven't fought that one yet. Cannibal is 60. Okay, so I need a 60 for that one. Nelween is 70. Okay, so I will need a couple of the bigger ones. Here we go. Here's that one. 70. So I'll need 3 of the big ones. 4. That's level 80. So is Boost Dash the only one that was in the level 50 range? I guess I didn't realize that. Yep, there he is. That kind of explains why that one was cheaper. And I could have bought that stone for 7, so I guess I didn't come out ahead there. Pro tip. Pro tip. Buy a stone and go get Boost Dash. You know what? Ooh, I got some small ones already. I might go capture Boost Dash and sell it. Get my money back. I might do that. But I do need some of these. I need 4 of these. Oh, it's going to be painful. The commas are going to just start falling. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I did it. I did it. I've invested further into my quest line. Okay, before I spend any more commas here, let's get back and make our step here where we need to, which is actually going to be interesting. I got to breed mounts at a point in this too, and here's where like all of my professions are at least somewhat leveled up on Echo. I've got virtually none leveled up here, and it's a big time investment to level up professions. So we'll see. I'm going to see how well I can do. I will probably try to buy my way through as much of this quest as possible, but I got a feeling there's going to be moments where I'm going to have to take a break and try to earn some commas, level professions, or something. Okay, now which one of these... I remember it was one of these tables. I think it's this one. Here we go. Bingo! Alright. Hand over the wind souls. Alright, did we get any commas? I could sure go for some commas back, buddy. I just invested a decent amount into that. Okay, use the compass. Oh, I can't just double click it down here. I was hoping that would work. Okay, let's remove you. Remove you, and I guess I'm done with you. Double click. And then now I need to go to Tungusi, which I wonder if she's in a new location now since they've redone Pandala. See, is it still 27 negative? Oh, it is still the same coordinates. And I believe I do have access to Pandala. Let's zap there and then I'll go through some more comments. Oh, look at there. More nettles are selling. Making some commas. Pandala, here we go. All right. Tree Bro really liked my idea about having an Endgame dungeon series because I really enjoyed watching that moment when I finally beat the Count dungeon. My goodness, that was an epic moment. I still remember that myself. My live stream where I finally beat the Count. The Count cracks me up. I think it was over 8 hours, and I had people that literally watched all 8 hours just to see me beat that thing. And I think that was almost the entire stream was just me fighting that dungeon over and over again, trying to beat him. But it was a very, very satisfying moment when I did it. But yeah, so he said he liked the idea of me doing that because he liked that moment. And again, I I would definitely make that an echo thing if I tried to make videos out of it, because I feel like that would be a very long process trying to do that on here. Do I need to go under and then over? I'm picking up some achievements for areas, but can I go up? That dude looks awesome. Hey, there she is. Ooh. Oh, are these people selling stuff? Boom, baby, right here. You can make some commas. This is brilliant. People that are doing this quest will just buy their souls right off of these people. You don't even have to go all the way back to Bonta or anything to get them. And these prices are not horrible. This is what I would do. If I was trying to make some commas and I had easy access to soul stones and stuff, I would just set up right here. Put your commas at put your stones at a really good price. I bet these sell really well. That's awesome. All right, Tungusi. Let's proceed here. Nod your head. Let's see what we got. Oh, 4,000 commas? Well, I spent way more than 4. I did not come out ahead. I got 2 Royal Gobble Leather. Very nice. Okay, I need to go get some soul stones now. And we have the boo stash. We have the boo stash. Cannonball, I could probably get. Nelween. Those 2 I could probably get pretty easy. So let's head to Cannonball. Let's even go capture ourselves a Cannonball, and then I'll read. I got a lot of. I haven't made it hardly anywhere into my comments yet, so that'll give me a good chance to read more comments. Let's see, where's the moon? Here we go. Let's go and collect these. Off we go. Let's see, the next person we got here. Oh, I apologize if I pronounced this wrong. Alora? Aliora? It looks like it's spelled like it's a beautiful name, but I don't know if I pronounced it wrong or not. They said they actually liked, I was asking about the Doppels. Does anybody fight the Doppels? Does anybody have any use for the Doppels? They said they liked that the Doppels got changed and that they no longer give out doubloons because they kind of found it a bit of a hassle, which I get that. I just wish the Doppels had something, had some kind of resource that would make them an incentive beyond just the achievement. Because once you beat them, it's like you never need to go back to them. But maybe that's kind of their goal. Maybe Ingame was like, our intention was never to make it something that people wanted or needed to do regularly. But they said they liked that. They also said they enjoy using them for the achievements while testing out new sets and classes. And I do agree. That has been kind of handy. So that's definitely something I can get on board with. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now, I should have access to my bunch keys still. I have not used those. I do, however, need to remember to use my soulstone. Oh, and I'm going to lose an AP. I'm going to have to remember that. That's the worst part. Now, it's usually not too big of a deal when I swap something out for a weapon when I'm on my team. But when it's just one character, I'm going to feel that a lot more. My goodness. Okay, well, I have beat this dungeon before, right? Did I go to the right moon tree? I went to the wrong one, didn't I? I meant moon. I need cannonball. Abandoned ship. That's funny. I could have swore the little marker, though. It was on the moon. I wonder if that's where I'm at on my dungeon quest line. Maybe that's why it was lit up. Or maybe I'm seeing stuff. I don't know. Brandon St. John said that he would love to see content on high-level dungeons, is surprised at how long they've played the game, and there's a lot of dungeons they haven't tried. And I'm with you. There's a lot of stuff I haven't tried either. Partly because I get distracted making new series on my channel, which require new teams on the channel. And so it's ridiculous. I need to narrow myself down to just a single team. Maybe that team should be my Quest to 200 team. I don't know. But I feel you. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't done either, and so they really like the idea of that, and I am on board with that. Angry Duck found my Foggernaut guide easy to follow and understand, and understands the class much better. That's awesome, Angry Duck. I'm glad you enjoyed that. That video is doing very well. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback. People are finding it very helpful, and that's great. It's nice when you invest a lot of time onto a video that immediately starts performing like you hoped it would, because people are finding it useful. All right, I'm gonna do this. Let's pull you over. And whammo. You know what? I'm not too worried about the bonuses. If we snag any easy ones, I'm for it. But I ain't gonna try and do anything too complicated. Well, bam! Hey, like that. And a power buff. I'll take it. Oh yeah. Wham! Nice hit. Hey, calm down there, dude. Calm down, calm down. And now I kill you. I kill you. Oh, yo. All right. Not really. I got to work my way around here now. Although my knight might be able to take all these guys out. Do they have the little reflect on? Oh, maybe not. Ooh, nice. I thought for sure. Ooh. I'll tell you, I love this Astro Knight. How about this? Do any of you guys have a sidekick that you use a lot? And which one is it? Do you have a favorite? Because the Astro Knight is the main one I've ever used. I know there's a bunch of them out there, but I haven't really used any of them but the Astro Knight. He's easy to understand and kind of know what you're doing, which is one thing I really like about him. But he's probably not, I would imagine he's not one of the strongest ones just because he's a free one that you get just from inside the game. I know a lot of people like Lumino. I think that's one that I've definitely heard pop up a lot because that's a healing sidekick, which makes sense. People need a healer. And boom. Make sure my health is full. There we go. That's one done. See, here's where I'm just passively making meats because I'm up high enough level that I get stuff from this. So, Hunter, it can be a bit of an annoying time investment in the beginning, but I say once you get past like level 40, level 50, if you're still early game, you still go back and fight low level stuff enough that it then gets easier to level passively at that point. You just can't really sell any meats until you get up to a point where those meats aren't really doing you any good. Then you want to start selling them or converting them into edible meats, I guess. And in that way, you save yourself cost of commas of purchasing meats. And let's switch you. And you can sell them in that aspect too. All right, I'm gonna just go for the bottom bonus. Come here, buddy. Oh yeah. You didn't like that, huh? Is that what you said? Pikachu. He said Pikachu, didn't he? Let's listen to that. Oh, he wasn't very loud on that one. I could have swore he said Pikachu. Let's see. Pikachu! Pikachu! I swear that's Pikachu. That's hilarious. It wouldn't surprise me if they put some little Easter egg like thing in here of that, but I feel like they would have made it a little more obvious if that's what they were going for. He might be cussing me out in some weird language. Who knows? Let's zap our way down here, get a little closer, a little faster. Do you have... One of these guys does a reflect. I want to say it's... I don't remember which one it is. I'm going to take our chances that this is not going to be the guy. Because if he puts the little reflect move on next, and he's the one that I've targeted for my challenge here, that's going to get annoying. Oh, good. He came over here. Oh, then he walked away. Well, I can't do anything to push you away. Man. So limited on what I can do here. Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to use agility attacks for something. Let's go ahead and grab some health. And I guess just hit you again. The knight will probably... I don't know if it'll finish him. What? Yeah. Close. Almost got him. Achoo. He sneezed on us. Achoo. Alright. See you, buddy. And then let's hit you with this. Get some health back. Do this. And I might be able to use this to get a decent heal at the end of this fight if he's not dead. Oh, actually, he's probably gonna be dead. The knight will probably finish him. Yep. Later, dude. XP's not horrible. We got a little 90% bonus going on here right now. Okay, we'll give that a minute, and I'll read some more comments here. Let's see, where did we got Alexander de la Garza. Recently returned to Dofus after being away a long time. And if I remember right, Alexander, you mentioned something about you used to play back Dofus like 1 point something. That this is your first time coming back to 2.0. And that you played some Dofus Touch as well. So welcome back, Alexander. I'm glad that you're enjoying the new stuff. We got Damon Fiovane? So sorry, Damon. Damon says, thanks for the content, and you're very welcome. And I apologize if I butchered your name. Oh, I always feel so bad about that. I wish there was a way to just like easily translate names. I could just hear, like, if I could click a name in YouTube and it would just say the name, that would be awesome. And then I could do better about saying them right. We got Ishmael Blaius. Really liked my tutorial on Dark Vlad and would love to see me make one on Balgrot, which I believe is the boss of the Turquoise Dofus. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I've had some other people say, hey, we want to see you continue the quest series because we want you to make guides on those bosses as well. So I love the fact people want to see that stuff. So I'm really thinking the Quest to 200 series is going to continue. The only thing that I'm debating, and you guys can let me know if you think this is a good idea, bad idea, or it doesn't matter. So the whole reason that was named Quest to 200 is because I created 4 new characters, and the whole idea was going to be I'm just going to go through the main story for the most part. I've had little deviations here and there, but I'm going to go through the main story, and through the process, I'm going to quest my way up to level 200, was the idea behind that. My Quest to 200 team is like around level 190 now. Obviously, getting to 200 was not going to be an issue. I think they even have ×2 multipliers, which speeds that process up too, which I said in the beginning, the reason I did that is because I didn't want to fall behind the story. I wanted to be able to keep moving on the story. So what I'm debating is, since I kind of want to stop having so many different teams and characters going, because that's what really creates some hassle sometimes when I hit things where I need to craft something or do something. Doing that stuff again on brand new characters adds a lot more work. So I was debating on using just one team, my main team, to do all the different series on Echo. So instead of continuing the Quest to 200 with the 4-man team I'd put together, maybe continue but just use my regular level 200 team. I don't know, maybe people are kind of attached to that team and the characters that I'm using. So just let me know in the comments if you don't really care one way or the other, or if you think it's best to stay with the team that's been doing it all along. That one of the reasons you like that series is because of the characters I'm using for that series. That would be helpful. But yeah, I think I will be doing that again here at some point. I just got to figure out when and how exactly I want to do it. We got Grunwald. recently came back to Dofus and is loving the Hupper. Awesome. So glad you're enjoying that. Bino White said, glad that I'm back. Thanks, Bino. I'm very glad to be back. David Volbert said they power leveled a SRAM to Omega levels and they play it like an IOP, which I thought was funny. I think I made some kind of a comment in that last video about how I'm still an IOP in the brain. No matter what class I use, even this Huppermage, I tend to play like an IOP a lot of times. And he was saying that that's how he plays a SRAM, which I didn't know you could really play a SRAM like that. That's kind of cool. But now he's going back and he's knocking out achievements with ease, as he said. That's pretty awesome. And then one more comment before we start the fight here from Blop Mango Herp Derp LOL. Still love that name. That's a great name. Wants me to do endgame content with channel followers. With one rule, no carries. Meaning that everybody's got to be the appropriate level to go do whatever it is that we're doing. Which I thought that was kind of cool. And I believe he's talking about Ilyzaelle. He wants to see me do endgame content here on Ilyzaelle, which I think would be really cool. I like the idea of it. I just don't quite know how yet I would go about doing it, recording it. Like, should I be the only one talking and then people can type in the chat and stuff down here? Or should we all be on like a Discord chat? And so then the episode is all three of us talking as we're trying to do the dungeon. I don't really know. I don't know yet which way I would like to do that. I feel like 3 people chatting would make the editing side of things a little more tricky. I don't know. One thing I do know is I feel like I would be a lot more distracted. And some people are probably like, you're already pretty distracted. What do you mean more distracted? If I'm running one character and we're doing a dungeon and I'm trying to read the chat of what the other people on the team are saying down there, although maybe that could be good. Maybe that's what can be in the episode, is the fact that, you know, other people are chatting. I don't know. Do you normally chat with the people that you run dungeons with? I don't know. I guess it's just so different from everything I've done on the channel, which could be good, but I just don't know how to do it. It just feels weird to me to figure out how would I record that? How would I do it? In a way that doesn't just seem awkward. Bam. See, live streams are a little bit different because you can engage with me and you can engage with the other people that are in the stream. So there might be a time where nobody's chatting with me, but they're all chatting with each other, which is great. But trying to figure out how to do that in a video type setup, or how to edit it to where it would feel natural, that's the part I'm kind of struggling with figuring out how to do. And you know what? I want to hit you with fire. That tends to be my stronger hit. What to do? All right. Yes, let's pull you over. Finish you off with... Oh, nope, don't use that one. The number of times I use Elemental Drain and there's no element on them. Oh, I'm like, no, it's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, let's do this, get Smelt back. Hopefully he gets a little bit closer. Ooh, I got some kind of poison on me. Oh, dude, that's not what I wanted. All right, let's do this. Scoot me down. Telling you, this night, it's pretty nice. Okay, let's pull you back over here. Hit you again. And with this. There we go. That's all she wrote. Okay, we got Alexander Azric? Ugh, I'm sorry. Said, nice work as usual. Also, just knocked out the Doppels the other day. Oh, that's awesome. That's so funny. Yeah, there was a lot of Doppel talk at the start of that last video, so he just took them out. Louis Grulix loves my video and how I play the game. Also offered to help at any point on Ilyzaelle if I get stuck. And Louis, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You know, there might be a point where I'm like, screw it, I'm taking any leeching I can get on here. We'll see. I'm trying not to reach that point. I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far. But I can see why so many people want to be leeched, because it is kind of the fastest way to get through a lot of kind of the lower stuff in the game. I don't know. I feel like you miss so much of the game and learning your character when you're just leeched. I still think leeching is something that is an option for somebody who's familiar with the game and maybe already have leveled a few characters or a character. But when somebody's not played through the game at all, I really discourage leeching. I really think you should try to play the game. But at the same time, I understand where you're going to get frustrated if you can't find people to go do the stuff that is even at your level. I get that. I see the conflict that happens there. That's where on Echo, if you have your own team of 4, you don't have to worry about that. All your characters can be at the same level. All the solo encounters are like, wham. Ben, quit promoting multi-accounting. See, we got Joy I think it's Jesus is how you pronounce that. Never disappointed by my videos. Thank you. Appreciate that. Also asked if I would consider doing a Dofus Touch series. And I've had a few people request Dofus Touch. And I got to say, it's probably not going to happen. Part of the reason is I don't enjoy Dofus Touch as much. I feel like it's a slower pace just by the way you have to activate your spells and all that kind of stuff. I feel like it moves and just it's slightly slower pace. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just not my cup of tea. But then the other thing is I just have so much stuff already going on my channel that I'm like, the thought of adding yet another thing like that probably would not be good for my health. Not that I've run into that before, right? But there is a fantastic Dofus Touch channel, and I tried to promote him any and every time that I can. Challenger X. That's EX, or maybe it's EX Challenger. I forget how it goes. But if you do a YouTube search for Dofus Touch Challenger X, I guarantee he'll pop up. And he does really good Dofus Touch material. He makes very easy to follow guides. He doesn't have a ton of stuff on there yet because he's still growing. He's still making content. Also, he's got a life outside of the channel, obviously. But you won't be disappointed going over there and checking out his channel. And he will give you far better content than I would, just because that's his focus. That's where he's putting all of his effort. And you're always going to get better content from somebody who does it like that. So definitely go check him out. If I think of it, and I don't know if I will, but if I think of it, I'll try to put a link in the description below of directly to his channel. Sometimes these really long videos, I forget where and what all I was going to put in them. So it might end up down there, it might not. But either way, just do a quick search. You'll find him. He's worth the search. And okay, there's that. Oh, we'll hit you with oh, yeah. I thought he had that reflect on there for a second. All right, and let's do a power buff. These guys ran literally 2 opposite directions just to be extra jerkish. Extra jerkish. Well, just so you know, your nose looks like a coin slot. Okay? That's all I'm saying. How do you like that? All right, let's get some health back. That's right. Ammo. All right, let's do this, and let's see. I think I can get on the other side of him. It might keep him from being able to run back. My knight's like, ugh. Yeah, boy, you're stuck, aren't you? Although, look at that. He's right there, and I can't hit him with a chance spell. I'm so looking forward to changing elements. Now, maybe at the higher levels, there's more options for this. But this is literally the only spell right now I can hit that covers a small AoE. This is the moment when I find being just a pure chance build rather frustrating. Oh, and he's got reflect on at the moment. All right, let's just do a heal. I don't know. Can he heal? Can he get hit by? Oh, he does take some pushback damage. All right. Oh, I just realized leaving my knight there is not very helpful. Okay. I hate to use all that MP just to get over him, but I guess that's what I set myself up for. Okay, so this is the theory. The Irie, however you pronounce that. He's the one that can do the reflect. Okay. There he is. Okay, I need to put on my soul stone. Now, hopefully to help me remember to use my soul stone, I'm going to change this to the percent symbol. I don't think I'm covering it. Since this is like 99% of the time, this is the way I play with this right here. By changing it to this, every time I look down to select a spell, I'll see this and be like, why is that a percent? Oh, yeah. So this is my quick little reminder, and it's just so easy to change. So pro tip, if you're looking for something to kind of help keep you from forgetting to do a thing, a lot of times that's a real easy way to trigger that. It only works, though, if you have a certain heart mode that you typically stay in. If you fluctuate through all three of them because you use them for different purposes, it's not going to help you at all. Okay, we got Lyman Matoli. Glad that I'm back. Love the content. Thank you. Appreciate that. Migs Del Volley absolutely loves the content. You are welcome, Migs. So glad you like it. Mr. Janoso said that he's glad that I'm back. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Kedran? Not quite sure how to pronounce that. Hopefully that's at least close. Asked if I was going to continue the Quest to 200 series because they are ready to see me do the Turk Quest, Dofus quest line. Yes, I found that to be a topic brought up a lot in that last video. Lots of people asking if I was going to do that. And, you know, I gotta say, it made me happy to see it requested so much. It was always my favorite series. And I think I said that multiple times. It was my favorite series. But when you look at the YouTube analytics of a video, and you see the analytics of a comma video or a guide video, and then you see the analytics of one of those Quest to 200 videos, and it's night and day. And you're like, man, this is what everybody wants. But this is what I really like to make. But this is what everybody wants. Well, as a content creator, you find yourself thinking, okay, I need to do more of this. And, you know, if growth is what you want, then yeah, this is kind of what you want to be doing. But at the same time, it's nice to see there were so many people that were enjoying this one over here. Because that's the one that I really enjoyed. And let's see. Ooh, I'd love to try to get that, but I might be able to pull that off. Let's see. 1 MP, pull you over, and hit you with that. I get locked so easy though. I'm not counting on that working. Okay. You're not the reflect guy. Okay, there are no reflect guys here. Okay, that makes me feel good. All right, we're gonna drop this on you, and you know what? I'm already not sure am I even gonna be able to push them away? I've already used my little fly move. I don't think it's gonna work. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. I wanna make this guy my first target. I will try to get these challenges. I don't know if this guy has any loot that's worth it, but we'll see. Oh, and he's probably got me locked here. And I can't fly away. I can hit you with this. Not that that does a whole lot, Mr. Vavoom. Let's heal up for a bit. I don't know. Does the elemental shield, when it causes an attack, I wonder I wonder if that's going to ruin that focus thing. I'm at least going to try it. Let's go with that. I need to find a way to get away. Oh, he locked me again. I wonder... Okay, let's hit you with this. If I do this, will it switch... Oh, no, it won't switch me places with my ally. I could have used this to maybe pull him away. Okay, let's do this. Maybe we can focus attack this guy. Come on, come back this way. Nothing else, I can get Journey here not too much longer. Oh, come on. Okay, good, you moved. Can't reach. Oh, why is that going to hurt that? Oh, that's going to ruin it, isn't it? Oh, it healed it. Oh, okay. Well, that I'm fine with. That doesn't bother me. Let's go. Let's pull this from you. Get a nice little buff, which I should hopefully be able to use on the next turn. I think that's it for the moment. I'm going to see if I can push this guy back. Push. He likes saying Vabu. Oh, and a power buff. Okay. Maybe. Oh, but he's got me locked and I can't hit diagonal. Guess you guys know how I really feel about all this, huh? Okay, I can at least fly away. Okay, let's do 2 of these. That's gonna do more damage. Yeah, baby. All right, that takes care of him. Oh. Ooh, 27. He's hurting. I think this... Oh, I can't use that without hitting more than one character. Okay, let's push you back. Can I use this on you now? Get some health back? And let's see, I can cast my heal on him. Because I'd like to get that... Oh, they killed him. You guys are official monstrous jerks. Just so you know. Boom. Let's go with this. And this. 18. Survived by 18. Oh, I feel like that happens so much, where these guys survive with just a smudge of health. These guys gonna start stacking some poisons on me. I bet they do. Which I don't blame them. I don't blame you. May not like it, but I get it. Hit you with this. Get a little health back. And hit you again. Okay, I gotta remember to use my soul capture, which is right here. Oh, he gets health back from that. Didn't realize that. Let's hit you with this first. Then go with that. And let... Ooh. Man. These guys are actually being a little bit tough. Gotta admit it. And then where's... I guess I can't really use my healing one yet. I'm gonna say I could get heal back on 3 of these. That would be awesome. Oh, come on, dude. What kind of range you got? What kind of range is that? You just put on another shield. Back. Do this. Do a heal. Okay, he's my final target. I'll put this on now, because now if he triggers some kind of damage on himself, it shouldn't mess up that bonus. Oh man, this is going to be way closer than I wanted it to be. Can I hit him with that? Oh yeah, I can. Let's go with this. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. It's getting tricky. It is getting tricky. Here we go. Coming into the home stretch. Oh, I think we're good now. All right, so let's hit you with this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got it. See ya, sucker. Hasta luego. Boom. And got my health back. And got my soul stone. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it right there. So we got 2 of them now. Let me highlight that one now. So let's see. We did this. That's done. We have Boostash, which I could have gotten that one so easy by myself. So Cannonball. There we go. Put this back on. Yay. It's fantastic. And then, let's see. Was I putting points? I guess I put them in here. Okay. All right. So let's see. How many more comments we got? We are actually, wow, this video is getting kind of long. So, I tell you what. I'm going to pause the video here real quick, and I'm going to swoosh up. I'm going to run up to the Boostash dungeon, and then we will run that so that I can soul capture it and sell it to hopefully get some money back. And I will go over the remainder of these comments in there, which I think will work out pretty good. So hold on just a second. Here we are. That was quick. All right, we'll start this fight here. So Jacob Caban thanked me for all the videos. You are welcome, Jacob. Very welcome. Iron, that was the name, was just Iron. Said, glad I'm back. Would love to see me do some high-level dungeons. I agree. That would be fun. My goodness. I did that right there about as bad as you possibly could, I think. Ooh, very weak to that, though. And I'm going to try to get that top bonus. I like to snag the bonuses when I can, because I do like that extra XP. Okay, I guess I'll put that on. Alright. He just has to die first, so I can hit the other ones. Oh, you just undid everything I did. You jerk. Oh, you're gonna barely hang on. I ain't got any other way to hit you. No other way to hit you. That's alright, though. Me and Astro Knight, boy, we're getting close to level 100. We're gonna get that extra AP. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be so nice when I can finally have some range. He went and hid right behind that thing. You know what? I don't care. I'm chasing you down. I'm chasing you down. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Eat that, Tweety. Taking your little buddy with me. And I think that's all I'm gonna do there. Alright. He will probably be who I kill next. So I might as well start that process. And then knock out this vampire. Come on, vampire. Bring it on. Oh, hiding behind my own teammate. Well, I usually don't care about hitting the knight if I need to, but this is a situation where it doesn't really do me any good. Here we go. Do that. I don't need to heal up, and I can probably... Well, no, I won't need to get all my health back, because the knight's going to finish this guy. See ya! They always have such a dramatic death. The vampires, when they die, they crack me up. Okay, see, we got Amen Hazim. Don't know if I pronounced that right. Did some looking for content on Dofus and found most of the videos seemed like they were 4 or 5 years old. Was very happy when they found my active channel. That was great. I'm so glad you found me. Yes, there is some old content on YouTube. Some stuff that's still really good too. I still go back and watch some of that stuff, even just for entertainment. Zal, I loved watching Zal. I watched him before I started my channel. I used to watch Zal's content all the time. But yeah, there's definitely some old content on the channel. Also asked if, or no, they said they typically play on the Dofus touch. So again, if you haven't found the Challenger X, which I think I replied to you in that comment about him, but just in case you haven't, make sure you go find him. He's got fantastic stuff for Dofus touch. Mistopia said that he thinks I should make a Crimson Dofus speedrun guide, which is kind of an inside joke, but that was still pretty funny. Luan de Souza asked if I could make an IOP class guide. And I actually have one. It's a little different than the ones I've been making recently. So when I first started, when it comes to creating a class guide, my biggest thought is typically there is so much stuff to cover. That's one of the reasons I struggle with trying to not make the videos too long. And one of my first thoughts for trying to overcome that situation was, well, maybe instead of making, that guy's gonna come down and hit me, and that ain't gonna feel good. Instead of making a guide that covers an entire class and all the different elements and stuff, maybe I'll make guides that are element specific. So I made a chance Inu guide and I made a strength IOP guide, trying to cover specifically those materials associated primarily with those elements. Needless to say, it didn't work. It was still a very, very long video. It wasn't short at all. So I tried some other things. I did one with the Sedita where I tried to just cover the 4 elements and kind of weigh out the pros and cons of the different elements, which worked better. I really liked how that video turned out. I was actually pretty proud of that. Oh, Hourglass of Doom. Just a second. Okay, we're back. And you know what? I want to finish you off. You shouldn't have survived. The Hourglass of Doom saved you. He's weak to fire and agility. Right, I'm still going to try to keep him locked with the Astrib Knight. All right, here we go. Let's drag you over. And that should finish you off and get me back to almost full health. So yeah, I tried the Sedita thing. That one I liked. I think it turned out really good. And then what I came up most recently as a strategy, which I think is my favorite way of doing it. It's going to make making class guides a little easier for me, hopefully easier for people to find what they want. I'm going to make a beginner and an advanced version of a class. So the one I got out here just a few weeks ago actually is a Foggernaut guide, and it's the beginner one, so it covers levels between 1 and 100. Now the idea is later I will make another guide for Foggernaut class covering 101 to 200 and the spells and everything associated with those. But at least the beginner ones will get people a good long ways into the class and begin to teach them how to use the class so that they don't have to wait on my following guide. They can go ahead and continue to learn them as they go along. By that point, they probably understand the class pretty well. And that video is doing really well, and I really like how that turned out. Now, I say all that to say, I debated on if I should do one of those also for the IOP and the Inu, because I made class guides for them, but they're very specific. Chance for the Inu and strength for the IOP, and it's they're old, so even though most of the information is still very relevant, the way I talk and the way I do things and the way I edit is not exactly how I do it now, which is a little faster paced, kind of keeps things moving along. So, I don't know, you can let me know if you think it'd be a good idea to go back and redo those, or if I should wait until quite a bit later since I technically have guides for those classes. My plan is next to work on Panda, Annie, I'm wanting to do Osa, and I think Sacrier. I believe those are the 4 next class guides I've kind of got in the works. So, that's the plan. So I do have an IOP guide, even though it looks a little different and plays a little different than my current setup. I do have something if you wanted to check it out, which hopefully you have. Man, I wish I could use that twice. That would be awesome if I could use that twice. Let's take... Will I finish either of you off? Ooh, I can finish you off. And then I can probably hit you with this. Finish you off. And let's go ahead and put on the shield. Let's do that here. Ooh, that ghost just went up and pushed him. He's like, I ain't scared of you. Bring it on, Knight. Well, here's what the Knight thinks of you guys. Yeah. He pushed too. He pushes harder. You regretting that yet, little ghost? Casper? Oh, that reminds me. I haven't done my amazing joke segment yet. What better opportunity? Let's take a moment. What's the drunkest candy? Licorice. Why couldn't the spy go to bed? He was too wired. These are so dumb. Which alcohol complains the most? Wine. Oh, I like this one. What did the French fry say to the slow hamburger? Catch up. How do wheels feel after a long day? Tired. Oh man, you guys know you love the corny jokes. You know you love the corny. I love the corny jokes and nothing else. Oh, those are great. I'm so glad I remembered to pull those out and do those. Okay, the journey continues. All right, let's go ahead and read at least one more comment before we do that. Some people are probably like, Ben, come on, take out the corny joke segment. All I can say is I can't do it. I can't do it. It's just too epic. Too epic. Okay, we got Gawel Gorak, I think is how you pronounce that. Said, glad I'm back, but really hates the Huppermage class, which I thought was hilarious. He was like, if they removed it from the game, I would not be upset. I thought that was so funny. I did follow up and ask. I said, well, what's your favorite class? And he said the Rogue. The Rogue is his favorite class, so probably a huge fan of Defy. Mark Barrett could tell that I lost weight even before starting to watch that last video, which I thought was really cool. I thought that was really cool. I was like, wow, you can see that. Also commented that they themselves have lost some weight. And I wanted to tell you, Mark, great job. I know that is not always easy. For those of you who didn't see it in the last video, during my little 3-month break, I was doing some research and trying to make some changes and stuff to get in better health, because I wasn't doing the best. And in that process, my wife and I started to dabble with intermittent fasting, if you're familiar with what that is, and then also bring on more of a keto diet lifestyle. So we've been doing that. I've lost a good amount of weight, and I'm sleeping well. I've got a lot more energy. My diet has changed a lot. A lot of good stuff out of that. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. If you've never tried it, I definitely recommend it. It can be a little pricey to get started because you're definitely going to be eating a lot more, lean meats and fats and things like that. You're definitely invested a lot more up front. I feel like my wife and I have gotten enough things now that the cost of stuff is going to start getting better. But we have spent a decent amount up front trying to get things in place that are going to help us. So. Oh, that's not the one I meant to use. But yeah, it's been great. And it was pretty nice that he could tell that I lost weight before he even started the video. That made me feel good. All right, eat this. But, oh, I thought he was dead. Oh, I might regret that. Yeah, you just run around puking on us. You sound gross there, Quoron. This guy with, look at that, 11 health left. The one guy survived with 14. Ridiculous how often these guys survive with like no health. Get over here, bird. I'm taking you out. Boom, baby. I'm gonna snag this bonus. because it's easy peasy, even if this guy is just going to sit here and puke on me. Alright, hit you with that. Get some health back. That's right. That is right, practically full health. Ending the fight. And anything? Hey, finally got something that's worth a little bit of commas. A little bit. You know, it's pretty sad when you get a resource that's worth just over 1kk and you're like, "Cow, score. That's what I'm talking about." That's pretty sad. All right, here's the boost dash. I need to remember to soul capture him with a small stone so I can recoup some of my money. Okay. We're nearing the end of our comments. Got a handful left here. Let's see. Damian Koloski asked if I would continue the Quest to 200 series. Covered that a few times. And also, Damian, contact me. Let me know. Reach out to me either on Discord or Twitter so I can get you your code. I'll give you until the 12th, which is like this Saturday, because then it will have been about 2 weeks since I drew a name. And if I haven't heard from you by then, I'm probably going to draw another name and reach out, or I'll do it on a live stream or something. I just can't get rid of this code. I feel bad. It's a great code. So, Damien, try to reach out to me, please, please, please. Don't play no more. Said that the joke segment reminded them of Sheldon Cooper, which I thought that was kind of funny. Anybody else big fan of the Big Bang Theory? I thought it was kind of funny. My wife and I, we watched a handful of those episodes, but I bought her a couple of the seasons a few years ago for Christmas, and she enjoyed watching those, but we haven't seen them all. I think it's ended by now, hasn't it? I think I saw something about it's ended. Merciless Breed said glad they were see I was back. Also found it humorous how quickly I get distracted mid-sentence, and that is so true. I made a comment on there about, let me bring you up to date on my life, and then I start a fight, and for like 2 minutes I say nothing about bringing you up to date on my life. But it's very true. I get distracted mid-sentence very easily. And did warn me to ease my way back into carbs if I ever decide to give up keto completely. So he definitely sounds like somebody who's somewhat familiar with the keto diet, and yes, I will definitely do that. I've heard horror stories of people that just jump back in with big old baked potatoes, French fries, and just go to town with it, and then pay the price for that. Alrighty, for some reason I'm thinking I've already got the achievements for in here. I can't recall, but we'll see. Okay, I did. Good. I could probably get that top bonus fairly easily, as long as he doesn't get locked. See, I already. Just a 2. Man, that's actually gonna be kind of annoying, I think, because he's gonna keep bringing him back, and I'm already over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. I just want to soul capture this room, soul capture it, and sell it. That's the goal. All right, let's hit you. You're the guy that steals everybody's range and is kind of jerkish in that aspect, and you laugh about it. You think it's funny? It's not funny. It's not funny. I know you think it's funny. You get kick out of it. I understand. Man, guys just really ganging up on him over there, huh? Oh, you didn't slide? That's all right. I don't need you to slide. I'll still take you out. Sorry, Knight. As if you didn't have enough other people beating up on you. Ooh. Just took another hit, too. All right, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Let's go with... No, I can't hit the big guy with that one. What's a good combination? Let's go there. Oh, I get at least some damage on Boost Dash. Okay, what's his health like? He's not doing horrible. I think I'm going to try to heal him up. There we go. Oh, I did it again. I used it. I didn't realize he already had an element on him. Dang it, I was going to heal him up with that too. It's a bummer. Okay. I'd use the pushback spell, but that doesn't do any good on Boostache because he just doesn't move. He's got himself locked, though. That's kind of funny. Okay, now I can heal you. Oh, well, near as much of a heal as I was hoping. Gosh, I don't want to beat the knight up anymore trying to get around this guy. But I want to get next to Boo so that he can't move. Okay. Whoa! Didn't see that coming. Let's go right here. And you know what? I don't want to kill this one. I like the fact that these guys can't get to me. They've literally blocked themselves off. Look at this over here. They've blocked themselves off from being able to get over to me. They'd have to go all the way around to get to me. I kind of like that. Oh. Okay, well, except for when he could just shoot through walls. All right. Here we go. Now let's do some big hits. And I need to remember to cast Soul Capture. Oh, it's a 4 AP spell. I thought it was 3. Okay, let's hit one more time. Yes, one more time. Alright, sorry, Knight. You can't do anything this turn. I don't want to mess up my Soul Capture. It would kind of totally ruin the point of this run. Boom. Yeah, this dungeon was definitely, you could tell how much easier it was. Much more associated with my level cap, I guess. Oh, you have a state on you. Don't mind if I do. See ya. Alright. She's so angry when she captures the soul. She's like, get in here. I try to remember to put that on right away because the number of times I would forget to put that weapon back on after I've captured something, I'm like, no. Okay, so let's leave. And let's go to Bonta and slap one of these in the market to get my money back. Let's see, Bonta. Bonta. And Arena, yep, that's where I want to go. I like that you actually end up right inside the arena now, whereas before you'd be right outside of it and you'd have to run in. Little things like that make a difference, you know? Okay, full stone, dungeon, and it's the Boostache. Okay, 29, we'll sell ours for 28,995. There we go. That gets me most of my money back. I think I spent 30. Or it was really close to it. Maybe it was right at that same amount. We'll find out. Okay, last few comments we got here. Grandma Sebastian loves the content, also is leveling a Huppermage right now and loving it. That's awesome. So glad you're enjoying this class. It is fantastic. R Claw said they were glad to see I was back. Ugandan Ubungus, I think is how you pronounce that, asked why did I leave the Ilyzalle guild? Well, it wasn't intentional. Apparently I was booted. Oh, I just realized there's like a little there's a god ball. That's so cool. But yeah, I was inactive for too long. I think I talked about it earlier in this episode already, and it got me booted. Trying to get back in there. But for now, I do have this guild, which may end up being the new one. I don't know. Benjamight might be here. We don't know. Noah Van Bentham was pumped to see a new video. That was awesome, Noah. So glad you were happy to see that. Chris and Darla said they missed me. Was glad I was back. Thanks. Appreciate it. Don't play anymore. Oh, I made the comment about how I thought it was ironic. He was happy to see me back, even though his name is Don't Play No More. And they said it wasn't ironic. They were happy to see that I was back. It was so funny. And then the last comment I got here is from Aaron Mart. Said they want to see me make commas on Ilyzalle for one of my episodes. So maybe when I reach the point where I have to, somewhere in here, I know I have to do some breeding. So maybe when I get to the point where I have to do breeding and I'm stuck waiting, maybe I can make an episode where I just kind of run around and try to make some money. And I'll try not to do it in the comma crushing method. I know that's a pretty popular way to do it as a solo player. Bit of a gamble, but I would probably do it more where I'm looking for resources and selling them. But I don't know if that'd even be a very entertaining episode. So you can let me know if that's something you actually like me to watch. You would like to watch. Maybe running around and doing stuff while reading your comments. Maybe the combination, that'll be nice, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you again so much for your support, your feedback. I appreciate it. If you want a shout out or a reply from me in the next video, make sure you leave a comment down below and I will try to address you there and then bring you up in the next video. I guess that's pretty much it. You all be safe out there and I will see you on the next one.